All right, we running again. All right, this will be like I think this will be the full one for now. I think I figured it out a little bit with the audio. So last time when I actually did the first stream, or no, the third stream I had, number 3. This will be number 5 now. It's the second one today. I think it was just because my music was too high. So I turned my music all the way down, like to the lowest I can get it, at least right now. And I'm just gonna talk into the mic more. Okay. And then I'm gonna turn this mic up a bit so y'all can hear me much better. So this should be better now. I just don't want to overwhelm or anything. I always be sounding deep as a Markiplier viewer, so I don't even so yeah, now I'm actually gonna explain what happened yesterday, or more what happened yesterday. If the audio is even cut out in the second one, I didn't even check the whole thing. I just know it cut off mostly, but now it should be good. So yeah, I had this old, like I said, I showed this before. This whole issue basically. It's gonna take a while to process everything. Trim out that. I gotta trim out that, and then I could basically post this on YouTube, hopefully, without too many issues. Maybe, basically, I mean, I just gotta make sure all these people don't like hate me. So, yeah. Okay, they just sent me some Twitch at least. A little bit tired, but I'm actually got a good rest. Last night, I'm gonna get more rest lately actually too, just because I kind of like I see more kind of, if that makes sense. Even though I kind of split in the middle of the night, I'd be splitting sometimes like a rest, just because I'd be working on it. Just be like it'd be something on my mind, It's like the last night, just because of this whole thing. Not just that, other stuff basically, like, because this ain't making money yet. It's just another. So what was I trying to explain? The third stream, which didn't really get through. Yeah, basically stuff's been on my mind. Trying to find like income. Yeah. That's what this book's for right here. So I showed it before, but I just want to. It's like I'm kind of doing a recap a little bit, but with my actual voice for people who don't read lips. Yeah, this book's just study for. I think there's like 2 tests or something like that, like A plus certification or something like that. Take 2 tests, and look, it's just put in front of me. I'm just reading it, and hopefully this gets me like a place to make income, make like find like a tech job or something like that. Even though I'm not really a tech person or anything, or I wouldn't consider myself that. I just know a little bit about tech because of the music and everything. Like, I just know a little bit because basically I gotta set this stuff up. Like, basically, so issues like this, if it's this, yeah, it's still a problem, So, and like I said, I think I said last stream, or you've seen it last stream, if you've kind of stuck around, and I don't even know if it's still here, or where I would be, probably downloads. Oh my goodness, I don't even know. Yeah, it's this. So I need to figure out how to get that in my files, maybe that'll fix all this right here, and then that'll fix the FL Studio issue, and then I still got the native access issue, which I don't want to go into all yet because I don't get count and stuff. But basically, like the library and all my plugins and stuff like that, they can't load up yet. It's just all this stuff is not compatible with Linux yet. It works on Windows, so I worked that out. And and then, but before I was trying to do that. That was the first thing I was gonna do, but then it's kind of like it got like halted because now I guess like it's like I don't want to be like leeching like or anything like that, my family or anything. I feel like they're starting to think like I'm leech, and I just want to contribute like the best way I can, and like I try to help out in the house, and but like that's not like a, and that's not I guess that's not enough. Like it needs to be like this like basically I can't afford to live here, uh, or really anywhere else. So so I'm staying for this because my dad. So cause my dad's like he's trying to help like I guess like of course get off my feet like well I'll be off my feet already, but it's just like like to go basically places that the only way you would have access to it is if you bought things like, and that's most places like if you want to go somewhere it's like it costs money, it costs money for gas, it costs money to stay places, it costs money, you can't like lounge around in places, you have to buy something when you're there. So yeah, so I'm just trying to figure out how to navigate this world. A musician navigating the world of money. I think I just got being able to. I mean, it's really just because I've been able to get by mostly, or at least my life without, like, I never really touched. Like, I don't touch money basically. Like, the only thing I've ever bought. I'll show you what I bought. The first purchase and only purchase, kind of. Well, yeah, my only purchase. This guitar here. Actually, let me plug it in. See if everything's running right. At least in the next video. I should be able to at least plug this in and it'll produce sound. Where is my quarter-inch cable? Quarter-inch. See, I switched a little bit of issue. I still gotta worry about something. I fixed some of the cables, but still gotta. I mean, I guess y'all can see. Good. And that's just because I just set this PC up. So, it's right here. I'm dummy. It's right in front of my PC. So I still got a few more shit to do. And this is way dirtier. A couple weeks ago. Yeah, not a couple weeks ago, just a couple days ago, before I had to set up, because I just had laptops and all that stuff hanging around, because I was trying to use that stuff to fix one computer up, and that there's. Okay, dummy. So as soon as I plug in my adapter for this, so it's gonna cut up my audio, of course. So I need to plug it into the other port maybe. That'll keep me running. Hopefully, yeah. Hey, I can hear that. Okay. Let me tune this real quick too. It's been a couple days since I played this, but I'm gonna be honest. It's not perfectly tuned, by the way. I'm just gonna try to get it all kind of key. Okay. I just need to warm up a bit, okay? So yeah, this is my first purchase drill. Because my old one I knew it was gonna keel over pretty quickly, and it kind of did. I was trying to play a little bit guitar too, because I think he thought like bass would just translate specifically to guitar, and I'm like nah, they two different instruments, man. Uh, well, not completely, because they both have strings, and actually I incorporate a lot of my bass in my guitar playing. Like I'll be playing like single notes sometimes, and yeah, just like I mean, actually I want to give him like I know BB King, like he just be playing like when he plays blues and everything like that. He plays the bottom note, top of the chord, and everything. You know, a lot of players basically in blues and everything like that. So I'm basically I'll practice more than that and everything. But I just like implementing like bass inside a guitar. I mean, I still do it already, but you know, and I also want to stop more. But and then vice versa. Like in guitar and bass, I'll be implementing like guitar. Like I kind of be playing a little bit more guitarish in my bass. Um, but yeah, this is this is like 2019 for my birthday actually. For my 19th birthday. And it probably ripped me off a little bit because it was like, yeah, get this subscription or whatever, you know. I was like, I wasn't really trying to, you know, I don't know, I was, you know, thinking differently at the time. It's like every year, you know, you get more mature, I guess, so you start seeing more stuff. Plus, you know, you just realize a lot of people, a lot of people just trying to make their coin, really. It's the same with me. Well, I don't even care about coin. I just want to be able to live. To do this, basically. Even a lot of stuff. Even this right here, the stream is part of peripherals. You know, actually, you could consider everything a peripheral. This is a peripheral right here. It's like the main. I just be like, music kind of guides itself in a sense a bit. But I think, well, of course, instruments help. I'm saying like when I mean peripherals, I mean like instruments. Like I'm just saying everything can be considered peripheral or an instrument or some sense. Even my voice can be considered an instrument. Just like and like I just mean like I'm a guide to the music basically. I'm not I am not the music per se. That's what I was trying to play. Same with my last stream for the mute and everything. But like I see music as like a speech or a message from God, you know. So and it's like we all have access to that. Basically, we all have access to this. Not music in per se, because you know there's people like people deaf can't hear or something like that, you know. But it's like I don't like when I say music, I mean in the sense of just more art actually, like just the form of art basically. Like we all have a sense basically. So we all have sense in a way basically, and that's art, and that's the way God speaks, or how I see God speaking to us. You know, maybe this is why I got cut off a little bit because I was talking like this, but I you know, they say Jesus walks, you know. But yeah, I think I was trying to say last stream, like I'm not like too like tied to like church or like any religious like group or whatever, sect or something like that. Like I grew up, you know, in a Christian household and everything, and you know, like it's like I don't like if somebody asked me if I was a Christian, I'd be like, yeah, but and like and like I'm not like I'm not like my belief is in God, not in religion. Like I just like and shoot, if somebody asks me for that, I mean that's just my beliefs, you know. I believe in God, you know. So it's like, and God shows His way in like in many forms. Like it ain't just Christianity, it ain't just Muslim, it ain't just you know Buddhism, or like I'm saying it's everywhere. Like And that's why I be saying music, you know, because that's just how I feel it the strength the most, you know. So and it's like I feel like everybody has their own world and stuff like that. Like this is what I'm saying is I'm not no preacher. This is what I'm saying. I'm just a preacher. And I like the song. I'm more of a, yeah. I'm more of a, like I just reach out to different sects, different groups, like for different, like basically just making the community is what it's really it is. I say making a community while I'm sitting alone in a boxed room, but I mean, like sometimes it's not even, it don't have to be physical, you know. This is and it is. I mean, you guys are physical still in a sense, but it's more like you know, where it's like we're getting in a smaller world, like we're all coming to this point of like singularity, like internet singularity and stuff like that. So it's like we're all kind of coming to this one consciousness kind of mindset, or more into it, and it's like it's more like that's how we're close basically, in mind and mentally maybe, or yeah, mentally. Like mentally, like karate, they was teaching mentally, physically, and spiritually. Basically, that's you know, that's where we're up on right there. So it's like I feel like I'm speaking to the screen, speaking back and forth, and basically bouncing off some of my own ideas a lot of times. So that's like, I guess, mentally basically, and then music I guess maybe is spiritually, and physically it's just how people are, like how we connect really. So and maybe that's like, you want to say maybe that like all that can be in one basically, because I'm a person too, and I make the music spiritually. I make the music spiritually, and I make it, and I wouldn't be able to make it if I didn't have the mental capacity to do it. Like if I didn't have the mental capacity to you know, run this basically, I had to have the mental capacity to do it. But mainly my thing is, it's like I grew up in the world, or I'm growing up in a world where it's like taught all this stuff basically, like gifts and everything. But none of these gifts, well, they all do, like they all apply to the world, but it's like I'm always, yeah, I don't know. Sometimes I feel like I'll be really good at stuff, but it doesn't like translate to other people. Sometimes, like I can translate to other things that I do, but like people look at it and they'll be like, oh, that's great, and then like after I do it a couple times, it's like people you already seen that, you know. I want people, like, it's like, I mean, it's okay when people get used to you, like, and how you do things. It's like once people get that, you know, it's just like it, you know. I want to face burnout. People ask you for more, and I'll always give more. I'll always make more output, but I tend to get, you know, if I'm doing things for a long time, you know, it's like everybody gets bored, or not bored, but just like, you know, you lose that drive for that thing. You just move on to another thing basically at the time. Move on to the next thing. Move on to the next thing basically. So it's like I'm giving all this output for one thing. You know, I want to be able to move multiple places. You know. I wish that was acceptable to do basically. It feels like it's I move a lot basically. Like I have a lot of energy. I just carry a lot of energy with me, and I like to move a lot, but it's like there's places I want to move are privatized. Like I got access to those things. Like in school, like clubs and stuff like that. Someday I'd be interested in painting. I just want to come into the club and just start painting, bro. Like, but you gotta have like a membership or something. Same with fraternities, you gotta have a membership, and you gotta face all this hazing and stuff. You know? Um, I just said I didn't want to keep this too long. I did want to explain some of the stuff though. So I did explain that one thing. The other thing is like I said, starting school and everything. Just like the main thing I'm on Linux because of all that stuff I be saying about Gates and school and stuff like that. And then Windows is tied to the school because it's like if basically public schools all operate on Windows. Like they set you on Windows when you get into public school, and like that's what you go through. That's the and that's where you do all your office work and stuff like that. But it was just available basically. So I was thinking it's free, but it's really just because my mom she teaches, so I have access to that. But it's not free. So I thought I had a product key for it. I did at some point, must have, because I had Windows activated. But then my PC broke down, and I had a bootable device for Windows. I guess the key didn't transfer over. So now I just have Windows, can't activate, and I got Linux like on a dual boot basically. But most of my stuff that I can activate is on, or most of the stuff products that I have were products through like that operate on Windows operating system. I should read a little bit more of this. I read a little bit of this earlier when I woke up today, just the first couple 100 pages or something. Just so I can start out, because I don't want to get on the stream and just be like, oh, I didn't do nothing yet, This is Easter Monday today, by the way. It was Sunday yesterday when I got on the stream. Y'all are off here talking about slaves and stuff like that, slave and master. I'm like, I don't even use that term well, they do, but like it's not on like in the CMOS that they're saying here, but now I just say bio setup and everything. I think they just kind of want to translate people away from that kind of thinking, like thinking like machines is slave and master, because these don't be AI, like kind of almost animal, like the animated. You gotta treat your machine with care. I like maybe my mistake I think was that I think I abused my last machine. Just like I think it was just because I was running so much stuff on it, and it was old, like I was running so much stuff on old stuff, and so it's like components just started breaking down. It was gonna happen eventually because it's an old computer. I don't think I was abusing it per se. I was trying to, of course. And same thing with here, or with copyright. But basically, they say most computers, they last around like 10 years, something like that. That one was running on like 12, 13, so or 11 or something. just saying, it's like sometimes I'd be doing, well, like in the past, like I'd be doing I just excel in some areas, and not in others sometimes. I think normal people, of course. Uh, I of course excel mostly in the areas that like I'd be passionate about, like I have true interest for. In music, I'd be excelling. Yeah, in the money aspect, but in the actual creation, I've created some beautiful stuff to me. Hopefully for two other people too. I think some people, well, at least some people that I talk to, of course, say they like my music, so it makes me happy. I think it's just people. Yeah, people help me. People help me with my music. Oh man. You're right. I wonder if y'all can hear my computer humming in the background. I was thinking a little bit maybe with this new one it would be like less loud, which it is. I still think when I get to recording, it's still gonna like close a little background noise. That's okay though. I can do something that okay noise somewhere. Figure something out maybe. Probably I'm gonna time the times where it be running like heavy. So I'm kind of doing it right now subconsciously. Like it hums at like a certain amount of seconds, basically like 10 seconds or something like that. So I'm gonna start singing loudest when it's not humming loud, and then try to cut off at the times it is. Gosh, and it's just like all these plans that other people throwing at me. It's just slow. Not as bad, but it's just like I've seen it, and I know it doesn't like work with how I am. like people say I be feeling like I'm moving like I don't know. Y'all see me. I've just been sitting here for the past like 15, probably longer than that. Yeah, minutes. But like my mind be racing right now. It's like I feel like I'm already moving. It's like when people tell me I need to move. It's like shoot, that puts me like. It's like dude, like. It's not like I have a problem with more things in my mind. It's just when my mind is my mind is going this way, right at the time, it just going this way kind of conflates it a bit, maybe. Or actually, no, it's more like this. My mind goes like this, and then there's this on the side, basically, This could be anywhere, for real. Sometimes I say this, but really I'm just like that, or this, just about my head. And that's movement to me. really just going. When I say a lot of things in my mind, I'm just going through all the things that I was thinking I'm just going through the things that I said I covered in another video that didn't get outputted. So I'm really just retracing my thoughts again, which I'm not too great at. That was what I was one thing. So that's like yeah. If you go to school, then you can make like basically minimum wage. I'm just like, dude, that's backwards. I'm trying to like it's like whatever path they set for me, it's like less than what I'm thinking for myself. And I guess for myself, I'm not even thinking in terms of money. I'm just thinking in terms of wealth and prosperity. But wealth prosperity can't just happen with me. It has to happen with everybody I'm surrounded with, basically. And right now, it feels like I'm wealthy in spirit, and then everybody else around me is wealthy in cash a little bit. Or not, yeah. At least you're trying to be wealthy. Like, I ain't trying to speak. I mean, like, everybody has spirit. I just mean like I just dream big. That's all. Are we having sites like wide or trying to include what I'm thinking of? Like everything I've learned, I try to include in my next project. I feel like if I'm at a job, all I'm just gonna be doing is just like this. Like I feel even when I was like every job I worked at, it's just like I grab what I have and just bring it over there, because that's my talents are in. My talents are in music, and it's like you tell me to. I was a cook before. I was like, you asked me to cook. I'm just gonna be humming and singing while I'm cooking. I'm not even the best cook there. Because I'm not really a cook per se, but I just make everything more, I don't know, kind of musical-ish. I'm not even saying the right words right now, but I hope that makes a little bit of sense. Same with when I was in school. Only reason I got into school for as long as I was just for making beats. I was just making beats. That's really what I was doing. I think it's hard for people to kind of understand, but I was going through all my classes and everything that was going on there, just surviving on beats basically. And then over time, like I was just like, that's not, basically it's like I feel like I could do that. Like it was getting in the way a bit. Like I was making beats, and it was like I'm trying to make beats, and an assignment come in the way, and it's like, dude, that's my beat. It's gone. We're not gone, but like I have ideas for this beat, and this kid is going towards this assignment that I don't like, not even matter. And then like it's just like the more I get into something, like I don't know. Like I like when I do assignment, I feel like I be trying like I feel like once I try more on an assignment, it goes off the rails because I'm not my focus is not on the assignment. it's past the assignment basically. Or it's not even, yeah, it's past the assignment. I be thinking it's like the 3.7 for 50K. That's what it was like. So it was like well, at least my dad. So I know dad has these connections, whatever. That's what he's saying. But he won't give them to me, like until education or whatever. And he's like 3.7, and then knowing Python and Java and C++ and C Sharp and what's the other things? Uh, um, oh yeah, and two certifications. Oh, two certifications. That's what's supposed to be, two certifications or something. Uh, and that's supposed to give me 50K but he's like, but then he says no promises. I'm just like, well, that's where I'm. That just leads me right to where I'm at right now. I'm already here. Why don't I just start? Um, but yeah, I've already done that. Like like I don't know. High school was harder than well, not like it's just there's been times where school was harder than it really was, and it's like if I feel like I'm not wasting, but yeah, like I'm there to learn, not to get a grade per se, like. And I've gotten like high grades, and my grades always fluctuate, like just depending on like how if there's good things going on in my life, if I'm going through a time, like if I'm going through depression or something like that, my grades were lower. Like sometimes I would get like I remember in high school I would get like 2.0 or something like that, like scraping by, and then like other times like when I was making basically when music was going well, like I had music classes and everything. Or not just that, but just like things are going better in life and everything, and in less extra bullshit basically. So it's like I had like 4.5 or something like that. And that's over 3.7. So I'm just thinking, and those were my AP classes. So it was like those were the harder classes, but really it's just my teachers liked me better. So it's like they wanted better from my grades, but when I was in college at least. I feel like I was just like I said, I would try too hard. Like I would want to learn. I'll be asking questions, raising my hand, and I'll piss professors off, and they're just like, dude. So, or that, or I just like, it's just I'm not trying to get this thing like it's like I'm not trying to say it's a waste. I'm just trying to say there's better than this. Basically, I feel like that's a path that I've already seen. I've already seen being taken. Basically, like I don't want to be my mom or my dad or my sister or my girlfriend or anybody else. I just want to be me, And me is not like this, like suit and tie, conform, cut my hair or whatever, like I like how I am. I like how I am now, and I like to progress where I am now. I like to grow, and I don't want anything. I guess I don't want anything holding back my growth, in a sense. And maybe it's just because I feel like I have, like, I do have this stream set up right now. It's just like I want to continue my stream, and I don't know, but at the same time, like. It's like I know money is what at least in this money-based side is how it drives this stream right now. But it's like if I'm not making any money and I'm still streaming, then what's the point of the money? Like what why is it like I don't know. I feel like yeah, I don't know. I just got so many ideas. I got so many ideas that should be a way to convert. Yeah, that's what I mean. Say main thing I'm trying to convert is just cash into what? No, money into my gifts into money, or vice versa. Like the cash into my gifts. Like I need just give me like how I do how I convert I think it's an MVK or something like that file, like a video file into MP4. Like just convert it basically. That'll be nice. I'm speaking I'm just being funny. But people say that. People say the only time people say they're just being funny is when they really saying something serious, but they just want people to think on it low key. People think I think it's mostly a lot of these things, these thoughts I've always had. I've always been thinking like this. It's just now the motor is like, dude, you still think like this? And it's like, I grew up actually no, I never thought a lot of stuff. It's more like I never back down. Like at least in my ideas. Like like I don't think I ever. I guess in me, my opinion, I don't think I have a. I don't think any idea is wrong. Even come from anybody else. I don't think an idea is wrong. It's just different perspective, basically. Like I have an idea, but it's not a yeah. It's and I think bringing a new perspective gives life. That's important. Not to say you have to follow everybody's idea or but somebody else's idea could help you come up with a better idea or something like that. So you're like, that's not wrong, but this could be better, basically, or that's not wrong, but it's like it has to be better, basically. It can't be going bad, basically. Yeah. It's got to be better. It's got to be better. I'm really just working through my own processes right now. I think, and then like, is my dad's like separate needs from wants, and he's thinking like, uh, it's like the thing I want to get to is just a space to live and make my music, you know. But then it's like that's not even on the that wasn't even on the list. That's what I really want to get to. But then the last thing on the list is 50K, and I don't want to get to that. Like that's not even what I want to get to. That's just another portion of whatever, you know. Huh. Just thinking about that a little bit more. Anything, of course, I do anything about everything a little bit more. I just feel like none of the things are things that well I feel like I mean I need even right now music's playing in the background and it's helping me think. My music's playing in the background, helping me think about things, think about what to say next, basically. So I'm thinking that's a need. You know, I need music to function, basically, and either singing it or or making it or whatever, and then all those other things just come out of that. But and it's thinking in steps, like linearly. I'm just like, well, how am I gonna even start if there's no music in this, or if the music comes last? If the music's coming last, it's not, nothing's coming at all. Nothing's getting done. I'm saying that, of course, but real like, of course, what you need is food, shelter, clothing, and water. Yeah, like, and of course, more and more stuff, of course. But I'm just naming like basic things, like needs of survival. I'm just saying, like needs to. These are like needs to move. Like he's kind of splitting them up. Like he's like there's necessary. Like it was confusing. It's just like everything stays confusing. Like so you got needs and then you got wants, and then halfway through the conversation, it's like you got necessary needs and unnecessary needs. So it's like two kinds of needs, and then there's a want, and none of the things on the list are needs or wants. I mean, and none of the things are And the things that are unnecessary needs are this computer, which it basically lets me get to the needs in the first place. Like I wouldn't be able to do what I'm doing without it. It's hard to see how. Yeah. So like even typing stuff, I gotta type applications or anything like that. That is through a computer. You don't just do that with your mind. uh, and then and because we're in a computer-based world, so most of these jobs and stuff like that, just you know, and then there's like needs, which is like I don't even see the needs as needs. It's just another like want to me, but needs are like I said 3.7 and then two certifications, which is like I worked with those things. It's like I don't know where to start with those things. What does that even look like to me? like that. I know that it looks like that. He I guess he sees that in his mind, but in my mind it doesn't apply. It don't make sense. I don't see how it connects to what I'm trying to get to my music. But I do see how technology in general, like how this connects to music, because it's already happening, because I already did it basically, and I'm already developing in that area. I just want to develop in the areas I'm already developing in. It feels like that's wrong. Basically, it's wrong to do what I'm doing. I feel like I'm on the right track already. Is what I'm saying. I'm already on the right track. I'd be on the right track. Yeah. That's why a lot of my friends like. Well, not. I ain't trying to say everybody, but some of my friends look up to me and everything like that, and I appreciate that. I look up to my friends too. Like, I love my friends. It's just like I think, yeah, like I don't want to feel like I'm the ambassador, like, because my dad be working, it's like dad working for the money, basically government money. And then he's like, so what are you trying to get to? I'm just like, and it's like I'm speaking on behalf of like everybody my age, and it's just like, dude, we're trying to get to different things. Like I'm telling you what I try to get to, and you don't, just like, and right after you ask, okay, so what are you trying to get to? I just said it. That can drive anybody insane if you just gotta keep repeating yourself over and over again. Or, and I wouldn't want to do that thing. Like most times when I say something the first time, like after I said it, and I feel like it's gonna have to keep repeating, I just kind of do what I would do anyway. Basically, I'm not trying to stay in the situation, drive myself insane, but it's like a kind of forced to be in that area to keep saying this thing. But I mean, I guess I gotta get him to understand at least, because it's like he's helping me and everything. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying. But it's not gonna happen with me just doing what he's telling me to do, because then it's just a carbon copy basically, and he's just gonna be more mad at me, which is basically what's happening. It's like I do more of what my parents say, and then they get madder at me for doing that thing, because it's what they're just telling me what they did basically. All you can do, I guess. Like even with me, I'm just telling everybody else what I'm doing. I'm just telling you what I'm doing right now. But I'm not trying to say you gotta do that. Basically, just take what I'm saying and make whatever you can make out of it. Really, it don't gotta be money. Is how I see it. You just make a good life. Make yourself better in character. Character is important, by the way. I might talk about that in a later video. I don't want to use up all my points. I will never use all my points. I'm just gonna keep thinking about more stuff to say. If I could use my points, then I would have already used it as soon as I started talking. I don't want these streams to be so like this. Like what I really do is get on these streams, just start cooking, man. That was what I was playing for stream. Yeah. I don't want to keep reading these books and then talking about tech stuff. I'm gonna talk about things I like. If I talk about things I like, these streams get better, basically. That's like I mean, it's always gonna come back to like, yeah, man up, figure it out, basically, which is what I'm trying to do. So maybe I could just implement more of this inside of what I'm doing, which is what I'm doing already. A little bit, just do it better. So got this music running in the background. Got this right here. Basically, I'm gonna throw this at the music, and then, and then some magic will happen. You gotta believe in magic somehow, or some spirit sense. Basically, when I say magic, I just mean applying multiple things together. That's how I see magic, like math and science, art, technology. You apply them together, you're making magic. But if you're just saying science, it's just science, basically. This one my first kind of beats. I think this is the second beat I made like 5 years ago. 5 years around this time. Sentence spinner. Ooh, I didn't check to see if it's actually done now. Probably. Oh. So why is this gonna be taking so long? Is it because of OBS or because I'm streaming right now? Or is it because of that? Still, there must be another way I can do this. So it's not so like this. It's a little bit irritating. This is the same thing I went to last night. So last night I tried to do this one. Or no, not even last night. I did this at like what's the hour? It's like 3 o'clock right now. No way. It's like 1. Yeah. I was gonna say. I was tripping about time. But yeah, I did that around like 6 or so. And then I woke up in the middle and it was still processing. I think that's why I said it was like, bro, it's processing still. And then I came to get these both out, trimmed out of the video so I can post it. And then this one right here, I'm supposed to. I was trying to post it one after another, but if this one goes up first, I'm not gonna be like too stressed about it. So familiar. Every other plan everybody got from me is taking away from music. You know, I gotta protect that. Let's scale these checks and balance the finance and silence the violence. Jack's gonna dance in the chance. Flappy wings as we advance like a train, even if you stress that I can. Singing right, rap, producer, I bring the pain like a young black prince. Took 20 years before I started making any sense. Ain't past 19, but I'm tense. Trying to reach out to more relatives, but I'm stuck here paying off rent. Jump the fence, but I rip my pants, got crown the fools around, but down to the floor. Trying to do a split, but I gotta stretch some more. I implore you so we can explore. King Kuta, but I feel support, so you can riddle and match your own accord. Mr. Muller. Really working if you're already bored. Ain't really working if you can afford it. But you avoid it. Cause you're really bored. Every day someone back and everyone sent down to the road. Let's go. Yes sir, let's go. When I'm watching the pop and I'm rocking and we're gonna stop and rocking the bird. Hey, third, it's third. Let's go. What's rock? What's watching the rock and the bird? Somebody with sharp up and rocking the third. 2 years ago, with this beat when I graduated, but I couldn't celebrate. Selling me off before I made it. Never gonna fake it. That's kind of what I'm saying. Innovated. I can punch him in the face. While I'm innovating. But I'm native. Security times you can avoid it. Avoid it. You can understand the avoid it. I'm gonna avoid it. So I should put in a little bit of my rapping. I mean, you can tell I be stuttering when I speak and everything. I be saying real words. It's just sometimes I just be, and it's just like I be hungry. I be wanting to get go get my own hunt, basically. Fish, basically fish. Like I be feeling like there's nothing. I guess they say the first thing is to admit something wrong. You know, it's like, yeah, okay, something wrong. I don't know. What is what's causing me not to make any violence? I just hope it's not love that's stopping me from anything. But so I gotta figure out why I made that mistake right there. So I just dropped I should tell you all this. So actually, well, it all dropped out now at this point, but in here was makeshift kind of time when I can get a point for it sandpaper. So I kind of made some sandpaper with just some sand I found and like those little scrubby metal things kind of to use a couple things, and then I just cut those up, one of those up, and then put that all in here, and then super glue it to a piece of paper, and yeah. And so I just put this. So this is the leftover of it, and I just dropped it on the floor. So I cleaned that up. But it's like that. Mistakes like that I gotta figure out. That's probably why it ties into with things that are wrong that you work out, basically figure out where This is probably one of the reasons why I can't afford a meal. You know what I'm saying? So I need to work out why that dropped. I'm saying is everything's connected. That's all. Like so you know, any mistake or I be getting like unlucky a lot of times. Sometimes, well, yeah, a lot of times. So it's like, where is this? Sometimes you can predetermine like luck. That makes sense. Like sometimes like luck, like bad luck wouldn't happen if another thing that didn't happen beforehand. Like basically preemptive measures. That's what I mean. I think I know. I was thinking about this now. I think I know a lot of words that I just forget which. I forget like. I be forgetting when I like it's like when you have vocabulary and you just don't know which word to use in the time. So. I'm just playing with my thumb right now, so it sounds pretty. So this is like my normal day. Normal day I wouldn't be talking like this and everything. But like it's not everything's so performative is what I mean. Like I really just be thinking a lot. Even when I'm playing, so like practice just like I be playing different measures to try and do stuff out. I think when I'm playing, I just gotta get into it, bro.
Back at it again. Man, I'm just playing. I'm first time rapping.
Take a break a couple of days.
You know
It's like doing programming languages. You take a break a couple of days, which I need to get back into actually. Let me go back
to
into it.
Michael.
I'll get back to it next stream actually. That's what I'll probably do. But if I'm out of, I love this. Yeah, if I'm not programming for a couple of days, I come back to it. It's like I gotta relearn or reprocess everything I was doing. So same thing with like when playing instruments like that. I had to come back and reprocess those things. But then I come back better than I was before. It's a weird thing. Cause like you making a circle. Well, not making a revolution. I would say. I'm taking my skills, taking it somewhere else, learning other things, reading a book or something like that, and I come back and it's like yeah, it's stuff I would never thought of doing before. Fresh eyes. All right. I didn't